amazing soul who is watching this video, and I really wish that you having an amazing weekend. It's a Saturday, and in this amazing Saturday, wherever you are right now, at whichever position, whichever place you are at right now, I really want to convey this awesome message that confidence is driven by consistency. If you want a role play is a major part of any of the streams. Either I do sales, or I'm the CEO of a company, or I'm a COO of a company, or you can say I'm a developer. No, for developer it is not needed, because but still for developer it is needed. It's like role play. I won't say role play. I think they might get to the point where they are completely good, and like they're having an amazing mindset. So it takes around 1 hour or 1.5 or 2 hours to make some mistakes, get some like the hands for developers, coding and the typing speed, and the instant they are getting thought from the back of the mind, the instant they're getting the ideas and the logics, that's how they become good. So for developers it is like instantly getting that thought, right? Instantly they are getting that ideas. So after Sunday, if they come back to the office on Monday, that will take them good amount of time, like around 2 hours, to get back to that stream. Just like that, for salespeople, or you can say for any of the profession, you need to do role plays. You need to get back to that environment. You need to feel how it's like to be in that environment. So whenever you be in that environment again in future, what it will do, how it will help you, it will help you just by you can say it will make you feel similar that you have done something like that. Just like when you swim, when you learn to swim, and then you swim again and again, and now you have learned how to do it. And once you do that, you are so much confident that you can do it n number of times. You won't be afraid to go in Olympics and just win it. You won't be afraid to perform in any of those environment, you can say. So role playing makes you more confident. This is one of the things which I'm displaying you, and I'm going to upload this video. I think you have already seen it, or I'm going to edit it right now. So I don't know, I'll put it after this clip or before this clip. So I'll do that. And but anyhow, if you will see this clip, then remember this one thing: whichever profession you are at, whichever profession it is, it can be anyone. But a role playing, being at a situation, imagining a situation before entering it at present, or at live situations. Before, like if you just imagine you being at such moments, like you being at the middle of the stadium, you have a mic and now you need to speak. Then you need to be in a mindset of that person who is going to speak at that moment. You need to be in the mindset of a person who is sitting in the stadium chair, who is about to listen what you are going to speak. Or if I just give you an example of, if I am going to present a meeting in this conference room, or in any of the conference room, or in any of the auditoriums, or in any of the halls, if I am the person who is going to do that. So it is better that I imagine once that if it happens, then how and what kind of thoughts am I going to get at that meeting. If I will ruin 3 or 4 meetings, and then I'll get to that point that okay, now I'm confident to speak something good, or to actually speak what I want to in the actual meetings. So right now I did a role play. I just did a role play where I thought that there are 5 members. I put myself as the person who is entering from that door and trying to create a friendly environment in this meeting. And I put myself in a mindset of this person who is sitting at this position, which is very open. He can speak anything he wants, and he is a very funny guy. So what if he replies something like that? I sat in his chair. I thought from his mindset that a person entered a room, and how will I react? So that kind of thing I reacted to. Now I have the answer that if I be in a situation that I get to meet a person in a bunch of people, if I get to meet a person who is just like that, so how will I react to that situation? Then I sat at that in this thing, and then I sat in this thing. So I thought like how will I tackle this. I just sat and this thing, and I thought, I put myself in that mindset that if I do this, now I'm at that place, so what things do I need to speak in that moment, what things will I be able to present them, and how, like, this is the thing what happens. Now let me tell you the reality. This 6 minutes which you just listened to, this 6 minutes, now I'm going to share you the actual reality. A very good evening to you, amazing people. And here we are going to learn something very amazing. Just let me just handle this for 1 second. Now it's perfect. Let me just tell you one thing. The things which I just told you right now, it was like we were running. That's what happens in 99% of the cases. Whenever you do things, anything, for the, like, listen to this very carefully. This is the actual conclusion of this whole role play. First part was something which I did muted. Second part was something which I was supposed to do, like I'm going to do right now, and it happened just like I would do it for the first time. If I do it for the first time, that is how it is going to play out. So now I'm going to tell you how it exactly needs to play out. See right now, what happens is, now we are going to speak slow. Now I know that I did something, and now let me explain you the same thing. Now let me explain you what I did in the whole scenario, what I was trying to speak when I had the camera and I was roaming around in the whole conference room, what I did in this meeting. Let me tell you. I really wish that you are still here listening to this thing, and I am doing this only because I learned something from this thing, and I really get so much confidence whenever some kind of meetings or presentations, or when I am speaking in an auditorium, or when I'm going to speak in an auditorium in front of 500 people or 2000 people. So at that moment, or right now also, if you are watching this video right now also, I am in a situation where I need to be mentally present. Like, I need to be so much present right now that everything which is in back of the mind, everything which I read in any of the newspapers or any of the Google forms or any of the surveys or any of the books or any of the videos or any of my past experiences through thousands of calls, sales calls, or any of the meetings which I did, or any of the auditorium speeches which I gave, all the learnings, all the values, every single experience or examples which I can use, or I can say, or I can just tell you, that is why I'm here. And I will be able to do that only when I'm thinking from your point of view. When I know that I'm here to help you. I'm not here to tell you that I'm looking good, or I'm at a position, or I'm from some this place, or I that. No, I'm not here for myself. I'm here just because I want you to help. I want you to grow. I want this whole place to grow. I want you to earn more. I want you to satisfy your family just the way you want to, not the way it is happening right now, not the way everybody else is doing that way. I don't want, I just want to help you the way you want your dreams to be accomplished. You want your family's dreams to be accomplished. You want your kids' dreams to be accomplished. Everything he or she asks from you, I want you to say yes, rather than thinking that what's gonna happen next month, or 6 months from now, or 1 year from now. That's why I'm here. So just, this was the thing which I really want to do in this, and through this video I really want to share this thing. Now what I was doing, now let me tell you exactly, now let me exactly tell you what I was doing in this conference room, and what was all like what this meeting was all about. I did, this is called a role play. This is a kind of situation which is known as a role play, where you imagine something in your mind and you 100% believe it, that something like that is right now, it is happening at present. So in future, if you will have some kind of situation just like this, or something similar like this, you will be confident enough just because you did that something in past, your mind is convinced enough that you already performed some kind of thing in the past, and this is happening for the second or third or n number of times. You have already been through this. Whenever our mind is convinced enough that we have been through this and we know how to tackle this, or I'm completely aware, or we are not at a new position or at a new place or in front of new people or something like that. Whenever we are not having that kind of thoughts in our mind is very stable in those conditions. And when our mind is stable, when we are very much connected from top to bottom, from our mind, from our soul, at that moment you gain all the confidence. When you have the confidence, when you have the patience, when you have the support of all the values which you have learned in all of your past experiences, then your mind connects that, okay, let's do this, let's help them, let's tackle all the situations, let's tackle all different kind of people, let's really share something for which we are here. We have to make it work, not just by saying that thank you, you attended this 20 minutes meeting, or thank you for you to watch this video, not just for saying that thank you or 20 minutes, not just for that. That 20 minutes should help them as well as the whole organization to earn some, at least minimum of double the sales or double the turnover which they are doing since last 6 months. That 20 minutes should be that much worth, and you know it, you really know it, that you can do it. But in actual, it will happen after ruining 3 or 5 or 10 meetings, because at that moment your mind will be prepared that, okay, I have did that thing in the past, we have been through these situations, and now I know that what's going to happen, what are situations are going to be prepared, and how and what people are going to ask, and what kind of things I need to speak, and how much aware I need to be. So then the mind is prepared. So if you do this in an empty environment, so your mind gets very much prepared for everything. You get to learn more. You get to get more confidence, get more learnings, get more experience, and this is what builds you. This is what helps you get more knowledge. Like whichever field you are in, I have mentioned it so many times that the moment you will stop learning, the moment you will stop earning, as well as the moment you will stop saying yes to the opportunities, and the opportunities will stop coming, because opportunities are everywhere, but how much confident we are from inside, and how much eager we are from inside to learn more, is the amount of risk which we are going to take every moment. And the greater the risk we take, higher is the results and the rewards which we are going to get in the future. That is very much calculated risk when you do this kind of hard work. See, this is very simple. It is not hard work for me just because this is my schedule, this is my routine. I may be like, if I am some other person, let's imagine I am not me and I'm some other person. So what I might be doing right now, I might be in my home because it is a Saturday night, Saturday evening. I might be in my home doing something, talking with my family and playing with my like kids or cousins, or just talking with my parents, or doing something like whatever makes me happy. Like I already told you, whatever makes you happy, you can do that. Right now, my goal is to learn more, to provide more financial freedom to everyone, including the people around me, including the people I see but I don't know, including all the strangers, including all the companies, including every single CEO, or every organization, or every companies which are around, or which are thriving to succeed, or which are thriving to live, or which are thriving to make more sales. I'm a person which is built to do that, built to help. So for that moment, to do that, I really need to build myself. I really need to go through these situations so I can imagine myself being at that position. I can do any, I can watch the videos, I can write something, I can do anything in those things. So rather doing that, like I also do that, because the bookish knowledge is only going to be successful, or it is only going to help you in actual live seminars or live presentations if you are very much confident from inside in the situation where you are going to step in. If you are not confident, if it is a very new place for you, then what is going to happen is you are going to get choked. And the moment you will get choked, the things will go very bad. Like it is like one sentence difference. It is like one emotion difference. It is like the moment your confidence loses, you are being sold, and once you are sold, the game is done. If you are the orator, if you are the speaker, if you are the person who is going to dominate the room and you are going to help everyone get to learn something from you and your experiences, then you need to win every situation. You need to win every give and take. You need to give more, you need to take nothing. You need to give more favors. Like be more confident and just be able to give everything which you have learned from all of your journey. That way you are going to win. That way you are going to provide more value. And once you provide more value, people really love you. Like people really want success. Like not everyone can do these kind of things. Not everyone is made to leave the family behind and for helping people, for helping other people and the families, and doing 18 hours of work hustle every day. Not everyone is willing to do that. But what everyone wants to do, they want to make their family happy, they want to make themselves happy, they want to make their dreams come true, they want everything. They want a new pair of clothes, they want a new pair of Gucci, they want new pair of TVs and like anything. Like we want, like people want things. So how about you can change a little bit strategies, or the way you communicate with the clients, or the way you approach the clients, or the way you talk to them in the first call, or the way you just make the follow-up calls, or the way you ask for the money, or the way you give the quotations, or the way you tell them about the things which your companies provide, or the way you present yourself in the call. Just same thing which you do, just by a different perspective, just by a different strategy. Just the way of presentation will be converted, but the things which you are doing, you need to do the same thing. You need to do the same thing. Just the way of communication will be changed, the way of presentation will be changed. A few facts which I have learned from all of my journey, the practical journey, not the bookish knowledge, the practical journey. That things, if you imply, it's really going to help you. And I'm not going to say that I will charge you 1 lakh rupees and then I'll tell you nothing. I'll give you that one thing. You need to apply that, and if something gets up, if you really get something out of it, if you really learn something good out of it, then you'll come back and you'll call me, and definitely I'll be able to help you. I will definitely able to help you in every condition. So that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm like building this much things, and that one. The only thing is help and get to more people until I have the time. So this was something which I built, I made, and I hope that you get to learn something best out of it. It is going to be uploaded in this YouTube channel which I have. It is going to be H101 Prime, and I really wish from the bottom of my heart that I'll reach you very soon, and I'll be able to help you, your family, your kids, your generations to just achieve whatever they have dreamt about, and give them the values that's really missing in this market, which I can say. The news channels, the Kapil Sharma show, and the TV shows, and everything which is going on in this huge world, it is just not exactly what we are intended to see. But it is just like people are pushing out content so much, kind of things which are just extracting every bit of energy which we have inside of us, and things which we shouldn't learn something. Learn something when you have the time. It is going to be very good in the end. And I just want to tell you this thing. It is very simple. It is very simple. The things which you feed in this thing, that's the only thing which is going to give you the results. It can be anything. The kind of results you want for yourself, for your family. First of all, don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. Think about your family, think about the people which are dependent on you, think about everyone. Then think about you. It is all going to be get built up, and you are going to end up being very happy. Very happy. All for happiness. That's why I made this on Happiness Prime. This is H101 Prime. Thank you so much for watching this amazing piece of content, and I assure you that I'll bring this kind of things every day so you get to learn a lot of things. And really, I'll will definitely meet one day and definitely will be able to just learn so much things which we are going to accomplish in this journey, which we are going to come through and learn from this journey. This was an amazing September valuable content. See you, keep learning.